What's going on? Welcome back to another video, and today I am actually in a garage. That's because my car is just getting some work done, some maintenance work. As I've mentioned before, it needs a full service, and brakes need to be replaced, transmission, and what else? I think that's mainly it. So as you guys will see, my car here, right over there, just getting the spark plugs. Got here some oils. Got engine oil. This is transmission oil. Filters. So by the way, a lot of you guys asked me where do I recommend doing like services and MOTs and all of that stuff. So this is a place that I really trust. As you guys see, I'm trusting them with my C63. They've actually fitted the exhaust for me on the CLA 45. So this is the place, Craven Park MOT Center. You got the number right over there. If you're local to Tottenham, London, this is a place you come. If you mention you've come here because of me, they will definitely look after you even better. I can guarantee you guys. This place, they know what they're doing. They have a lot of experience, and yes, I trust them. So here we have the old spark plugs. You can see they're quite worn. So we've got 4 more to go. So this is the old pollen air filter. You can see it's all black. The new one has just gone in. Alright guys, so while I'm here, while they're working on my car downstairs, I'm going to show you guys, because I spoke about this in the earlier video, how much Mercedes want to charge for the work that obviously my car needs. Not to say that you shouldn't go to Mercedes, that's not what I'm trying to say, but I just want to give you an idea of the price Mercedes-Benz want. And bear in mind guys, I've bought all the original parts from them, so I'm not trying to go for, you know, compatible or other branded parts. I wanted all original stuff, including brakes and obviously all the gearbox filters and oils and all of that, as you guys saw. So this here is going to be the price that's quoting me online for the brakes and service. Let me show you. To maintain a Mercedes C63, so we got here service A, which is telling me it's recommended, and obviously you can see the price right there, £1,090. Now service A, let's make it big here. Key features is obviously oil and filter, engine oil and filter, check charging cable, basically checking all the fluids and all the basic stuff, all like, basically checking everything on the car. However, it's not replacing everything, it's mainly replacing the engine oil and filter. And then it's checking all the joints, basically doing a good check on the car, which is very good. It should be done every while. But in other words, this is an oil change service, £1,090. Now guys, I'm doing a service B. I'm doing a full service, including spark plugs and filters. So I can only imagine this price here is for oil filter. For some reason, it's not showing me a full service because they say my car is due for this service. However, I wanted to go all in and make a proper service. Oh, you know what I just noticed? It's not even included VAT, guys. You can see here, I've added the MOT, and then there's an extra charge here for VAT, which I'm not too sure if that's the VAT on the labor. Anyways, guys, this is for a service. Now, I would say it'd be at least £1,300 to £1,400 for a full service, if not more. Now let's see on the other bits. Brakes, you guys can see here, front discs and pads, which I'm doing, is £895 and 43 pence. Yes guys, that's for front discs and brakes. And of course the rears, which I'm doing as well. So all in for brakes and pads is £1,703. That's just for the brakes guys. So The grand total at the moment is £2,848, and that's without the transmission. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be easy 3.5 grand, including transmission and a service fee. So guys, this is what I'm trying to say, you know, it's not like I'm looking for a cheap way, because that's not really my point. My point is, if I can get the same thing done and pay a lot less, I'm happy. And not only that, guys, not that I have anything against Mercedes or main dealers, which they're normally fine, but in general, most people working in the main dealers are young people that they can work in any garage, let's be realistic. So I would rather go to a garage where I know the mechanic and I know the experience these mechanics have. It just gives me a better peace of mind. So this is just me, guys, you know, everyone is different, everyone has their own opinions. This is something I had to share with you guys because to me it's just fascinating. I don't know, let me know, guys, what you think. All right, next up we're gonna do is the gearbox. We got the filter in there, transmission oil, and this. Right over there, it's gonna open something here, drain this out, remove the filters, and obviously replace all of that. This is gearbox fluids. Alright, so here we have the disc. This is the front disc. It's really heavy. Oh god. Yeah, this came from Mercedes. It's funny, look at the color. I guess it's some special coating on it, but so we've got the front, and then there's a few more boxes over here. And there we go. So my car's obviously, as you guys saw, being worked on, and while that's being done, I'm actually now in another car. Check this out. I'm driving a BMW i3. This is a very weird car, I must say that. It's my first ever electric car drive, to be fair. Very interesting. Maybe I'll do a video one day with this car because there's definitely a bit to talk about. I mean, it didn't start off right because when I collected this car, I was plugged into the charger. The charger didn't want to come out and it was a bit of a mess. It took about half an hour messing about. So electric cars, not a big fan of it. Anyways, guys, we will head back later on to collect my car. And I've been notified that there is a slight issue with the brakes. Now, I did order the brake pads and discs, but however, the front pads are incorrect. So that can't be done. So I'm gonna have to get the front pads sent out again. So it probably won't be done today. However, the rear discs and pads are being done as we speak. So the truth is, the one that was really worn out was the rear. So the rear pads obviously were worn out. The front are not too bad, so it can wait another few weeks. So we'll do that. So guys, we'll catch you later on, and hopefully the car will be all nice and ready. So guys, finally my car's ready, parked right over here, and you can even see over here, fresh MOT done. You know what, I'm actually expecting to feel a slight difference because so many things have been done, like not so many, but I would say quite a few things. I do expect the car to feel very slightly different, but maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. However, it's pouring with rain, so I'm definitely not going to be doing anything. Plus the brakes, the rear brakes and discs are new, so obviously I've got to be very easy with them. But guys, I must say again, a massive thank you and shout out to Craven Park MOT. Guys, if you are around this area, North N15 Tottenham area, London, this is the place to come for your service, MOT, brakes, or any of that stuff. But now let's head on with my way back home. So as you guys can see, it is dark, so I'm gonna finish the video. However, before I do so, I am gonna talk to you obviously how much it costed me to do this works, because obviously you guys saw the original price. It's quite shocking, to be honest. Regular stuff that everybody has to do every year or every once in a while. You're not anything like out of the box, so maintenance obviously is something everyone does have on cars. Guys, how much did I pay? How much did it cost me for all the parts and all of those stuff? So I'm gonna give you a rough estimate, because obviously I'm not gonna count every penny, every pound, but all parts all in costed me about £1,200. That's the brake discs, pads, gearbox, transmission kit, and the fluid, and the engine oil, engine oil filter, basically everything in around 1,200 quid. That's all original parts, so I could have gone a bit cheaper with aftermarket parts, but I wanted to stick with Mercedes parts, AMG parts, so that was that. And then obviously labor. Now, to do all this work I did today is more or less about 6-7 hours of work, so it really depends where you go. This is why I'm telling you guys, you got to go to Craven Park MOT, because they will look after you. Now, of course, if I'll do it anywhere else, I'd be paying a lot more. Now, driving the car like maybe 5 minutes, you know what, I can't really tell a difference, but I do feel like the car is slightly a bit more smooth. It's hard really to tell because I'm driving very slow and it's raining, but ideally that's really when I wanted to feel the difference, when driving slowly, feeling like a nicer smoothness to it, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense, but this is probably where I will feel the difference, because of the spark plugs have been changed and the transmission fluid, which is something you do every few years, so that's something that probably makes the gearbox work a bit more smooth. But anyways, this is it for today's video. Please give this video a like. It's a bit bumpy, the road here. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and guys, I will see you on my next video. Bye now.